Classical liberalism is dead and social justice killed it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the death of classical liberalism.
Okay, so that's not quite what I meant, but I think you guys will get the point. Classical liberalism, laissez-faire liberalism, or the liberalism of Jefferson, Locke, and Smith, seems to have no place in our modern American political system. It would seem that neither the Democrats nor the Republicans seem to care much about free market capitalism, property rights, and personal responsibility, along with limited federal government. Founding principles at the Constitutional Convention, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, principles that our founding fathers held very dear. Instead of classical liberalism, we seem to have a Republican Party that seems to care more about nationalism, China, the wall, trade, the size of one's hands. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Donald. Or just anything that'll piss the Democrats off. And on the other side, we have a Democrat Party that seems to care more about race baiting, virtue signaling, dividing people almost tribalistically, and just anything to divide and conquer. Which is sad because they are the party that touts liberalism, but they seem to be the furthest thing from it. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Jared, what about the Libertarian Party? Now, while they may hold many classical liberal views, they still hold many views independent of classical liberalism, a lot of heavy on isolationism. But also there is the issue that libertarianism doesn't really seem to be taken seriously in the U.S. They're looked at more as the pot party or just as the, everyone can do their own thing, almost anarchy. And when your leading figure is Gary Johnson, what is Aleppo? No one's going to take you seriously on foreign policy or any real substance. So until they change their platform to one of true classical liberalism, I doubt they're going to have any luck. And when you look at American politics as a whole, the mainstream classical liberalism is dead. The reason I say social justice killed classical liberalism is because it seems that social justice divides people into groups based along genders, race, sexual identity, and doesn't really create a even playing field. They seem to think that there isn't one. And that goes directly against free market capitalism that classical liberalism revolves around. And when you can't have a free market functioning properly, you end up with crony capitalism, or you end up with federal overreach and the federal government trying to manipulate the economy, trying to give certain people kind of an advantage because of a perceived disadvantage or discrimination. Now, there are still plenty of classical liberals out here on YouTube, and some like myself who even used to identify as a Republican. So I know it's not completely dead in our country. It just seems to be absent from our political system. But we can change that. We can get more involved. We can just push back to the social justice and this nationalism and just get our voices heard, push for real classical liberalism where everyone has rights regardless of anything. Whites don't get preference over blacks, blacks don't get preferences over whites. It's even playing field for everybody. We get equal opportunity doesn't mean we have equal outcome. And when we push towards that, when we strive towards true equality, then we can actually restore and make America great again, regardless of what Donald thinks he can do. Anyway, that's been my 2 cents. Now I want to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Please click that like button and subscribe button if you like what you see, and please comment any criticism, what you guys think. This is my first video, after all, here on YouTube, so I just want to hear what you all think. You guys have a great day. Bye.